So what do you mean by analytics in the sense? So this is a combinational word of analysis and statistics. So analysis combined with statistics is called as analytics. Analysis plus statistics. So analysis in the sense what exactly the visualizations you are creating here, by that only you can perform the analysis. And statistics in the sense in the visualization, if you want to show some statistic related data, then you can go with these analytics. You can implement this analytics concept in so many ways. First of all, let me show you where exactly this analytics is going to show for you. Whenever I am connecting with my data, you are getting a data window, and here you are having one analytics window also. I think you didn't observe till now, but it is there. So analytics, just click on analytics there. Yes, some lines, some trend lines, some forecast, some reference line, like this, some analytic concepts are there. These are related to some statistical terminologies. Let us go with some of them which we can understand. So that I am going to divide these analytics concept with four concepts. The first one is annotations, and the second one is reference lines, and the third one is trend lines, and the fourth one is the most important thing, that is forecasting. These are the things we have to see in our analytics concept. So first let us go with the annotation concept. What do you mean by annotation? Annotation means making some mark in the visualization. Suppose if you are having some visualization like this, suppose I am taking continent wise sale. Suppose I want to say something about this bar in the visualization itself. For that I have to go for the annotation. Suppose I want to say about this particular value in the axis, I have to go with the annotation. Suppose I want to say something about the total visualization, then also I have to go with some annotation. You can go with the title and a caption also, that are out of your visualization. But inside the visualization, if you want to say something about the visualization, it is the only way we have, that is annotations. Now here you can implement annotations concept in three ways. The first way is mark annotation. The second way is point annotation, and the third way is area annotation. These are the three types of annotations we are having. Let us go with how to implement these annotations in our visualization. Yes, this is my visualization. I am going with entire view for my purpose, just to view bigger, that's it. Now I want to add some annotation. I want to say something about this bar. Just right click on that bar, and here you are having annotate. So here I am having three types of annotations. Let us go with the first one, mark. Yes, whenever you select mark, it is saying something about this continent and the sale value. Now if you want to write something over there, you can write. Just I want to write something here. This is mark annotation. And I want to make some underline, and I want to make some color for it. Click on OK. Yes. Observe here, you got an annotation here. Yes. It is saying this is a mark annotation and this is indicating continent North America and its sale value exactly 10.2 million. How exactly it is showing in the tooltip, it is going with the annotation also here. Here you can add some point also if you want to add. This is mark annotation. I did right. You can write whatever. Right? Like this you can go with the mark annotation. And you can format this annotation. Just select that annotation, right click, go with format. Here you are getting formatted window. And shading none is there. I want to fill with some color, some blue color. Yes. And I want to get the border, some dotted lines, and that border must be in some dark blue color. And I want to get that border with somewhat big bars. See, like this. And I don't want to get a square box, I want to get an oval. Now select that one, and here corners square is there now, go with more rounded. Yes, I'm getting rounded option. And that annotation line is there, right? This arrow symbol. So you can edit that thing also. Line must be somewhat dashed line, and it must be in the red color. Like that you can go with. And a line and arrow or a point. If you are going with a dot, see here, yes, dot you are getting. And you can get the dot size increased, end size increasing. If you observe here, see, end size is increasing. Or you can go with open arrow also, like this. And if you want to get that line also in a somewhat thicker line, go with this one, right? Like this you can format the annotation. Clear? Now let us go with the point annotation. What is point annotation? In the sense, whenever I am going with mark, it is marking whole bar. But point is used to point out where exactly my mouse pointer is there. At that level, what is the sale value? The total sale value of Asia is 11 million. But at this particular place, it is around 5 million. See, 4 million to 6 million now. So in between, some here you will get around 5 million. Now I want to get that value in the annotation. Now right click there, go with annotate, going with the point. Yes, here I am getting a point. So it is saying only sum of sales only. Why? Because we are considering only the axis here. If you want to write something there, you can write here. This is a point annotation. You can make underline it, and you can go for its color something. Click on OK. Yes. Observe now how where exactly you have clicked. There you will get around 5 million only. That's why I got to 5.23. Actually the Asia sale value is 11 million. But it is not showing 11 million. It is showing just 5.2 million. Why? Because at the axis at this point it is having this much sale only. That's why it is called as a point annotation. Is it clear? Right. And here also you can go for the format, no problem. You can go with the format, right? And here I want to get the shading, some yellow color, and I want to get the border, some dashed, some bigger dash, and I want to make square as more rounded, and line must be in somewhat red color, like this. Yes, like this you can go for it. This is the difference between a mark annotation and a point annotation. Is it clear? Now, how to go with the area annotation? Mostly we go with the area annotation to say something about your sheet in the sheet itself. Suppose if you want to say something about your sheet, you can go with the caption of the sheet. But the caption will be available at the outside of the sheet. Now, if you want to say something about the sheet within the sheet, then it is better to go with the area annotation. Right click on anywhere in your visualization, go with annotate, go with area. Here you can write whatever you want. You want to say something about this sheet, you can write. I am writing here, this is area annotation, and now you can select this one. You can increase the font, whatever you want to do, you can go with it. Go with bold, go with underline, and go with some color. Click on OK. Yes. Like this, you are getting area annotation. This is not at all related to any bar or any cell here. You can place it here, no problem. You can place it here, no problem. You can place it anywhere. It is saying something about your visualization. Suppose I am taking this one to here, and I am taking this one to here. Like a heading for the visualization, you can go with this thing. This is all about annotations. Is it clear?
Yes.
Here also you can go with the editing and all these things. You can go with the colors. You can go with the font changing, whatever. Right? This is all about annotations. This is not really a technical thing. Just you are adding some statistical things to your visualization. That's it. Clear? And the next concept we have to see, that is about reference lines. Reference lines are used to draw a line within your visualization. In the visualization, if you want to draw a line and you want to say something about that point, you can go with the reference line. Suppose here I am taking a new sheet. I am going with category wise sale, like this. Suppose I want to say something about minimum sale value. There I want to get the line, or maximum sale value. There I want to get the line. Suppose in the total category, at the average value, I want to get a line. For that, you have to go with some reference line. But reference line will be drawn based on the measure. So at 1 million you have to drag the line, or at 2 million you have to drag the line, or minimum value you have to drag the line, like that. For that one, right click on the axis. There you will get one option called as add reference line. Click on that. See, here you can implement this reference lines concept with the 4 types of lines. The first one is line. The second one is band. Third one is distribution. And fourth one is box plot. Mostly we go with these 3 only. We never go with this box plot. Why? Because this is 100% statistical terminology. Even we can't understand the thing. How can client can understand? Okay. So we can go with the line, band, distribution, and box plot we are having. Now let us go with See here, whenever you clicked on that add reference line, you got four options: line, band, distribution, and box plot. See here, entire table per pane per cell is there. So whenever you don't have any panes here, actually I don't have any panes here. I am having only one table. This is not divided into any panes. Now entire table and pane will work both as same only. Now see, here I am getting a line at the average. Why? Because here I have taken line value at sum of sales at the average, and it is labeling average. Computation means average, minimum, all these are called as computations. That's why it is showing average. Now I want to see the value of average. Click on value here as I am getting a value. This is the minimum value. Sir, I want to see average equal to that value. For that one, you can go with the custom. Here you can specify computation equal to value. Like this, average equal to some 1.79 million you are getting. No, sir, I don't want to get the line at the average. I want to get the line at the minimum value. Yes, select the minimum here. See, here you are getting at the minimum labels. Yes, here I am getting the minimum value. No, sir, I want to get at the maximum. Yes, at the maximum I am getting the line. No, sir, I want to get at the average only. Yes, let me go with average. Yes. And here you can format the thing again. I want to get the line in the red color. I want to get it in the dotted line or dashed line. I want to get some big dashes. I want to get it in the yellow color, whatever you want. And I want to fill above this line. I want to fill some color. Below this line I want to fill some color. Then go with fill above with green color, fill below with some red color. Like this you can go with the reference line. So this is entire table. Whenever I am having panes in your visualization, let me take the department also here. Yes, here I am having three panes: furniture pane, office supply pane, technology pane. Then also it has taken the whole table and it has given only one average line. If I am going with per pane, I will get three average lines per each pane. See, go with the edit reference line. Now select here per pane option. See, for furniture, this is the average value below and above. For office supply, this is the average value below and above. And for technology, this is the average value and the below and above. Like this, you can go with the per pane and the entire table. Per cell in the sense you can't go with that thing. Why? Because for each and every cell, that is only the minimum, that is only the maximum, that is only the average, whatever it is only. Clear? This is line thing. Now, let us go with the band. How to go with the band? What is a band in the sense? It is a combination of two lines. Here at a time you can draw two lines from one place to another place. So band from will be there, band to will be there. Between that you want to drag the line. So let me take this one again, category wise, say like this. Yes, I am getting. Now edit, right click on the axis, go with add reference line. Now select the band. See what happens if I select the band. See, automatically it is drawn between minimum to maximum. See, band from minimum, band to maximum is there. Right? So band from minimum, band to maximum. Sir, I don't want to get from the minimum to maximum. I want to get minimum to average. So here from minimum to average. See, till the average value I am getting the band from minimum to average. Sir, I don't want to get minimum to average. I want to get average to maximum. then band from average and band to maximum. And here also in the computation you can go with the custom. There you can go with the computation equal to value. If you wanna, you can go with it. And sir, I don't want, I want to get the line for that bands. Yes, you can go with that lines. And I want to fill the colors. Yes, I want to fill the color. Like this, I can go with the band. Here also per penu entire table is there. If I go with the entire table also, if there are no panes, both will work same, right? If there is no pane means the entire table is also a pane. Whenever you are having more than one pane, then it will differ. That's it. Is it clear about the band? And next, we have to go with the distribution. What do you mean by distribution? So both band and distribution both are same only, but band I am taking as a value, but distribution I will take as a percentage value. I want to get 20% to 30% as a band, from 20% to 30%, like that. Then go with distribution here. Yes, by default it has taken 60% to 80% of average value. That's why it has taken. No sir, I don't want to get 60% to 80%. I want to go with the 20 to 60. 20 comma 60. You can specify. And I don't want to get in the average. I want to get it in the maximum. Yes. In the maximum sale value from 20% to 60%, this is the value that is given. Right? And now fill, I want to fill with color yellow, and fill above and fill below, and fill the contrast like this. Yes. So 20% of maximum to 60% of maximum. Like this you can go with the distribution. And one more thing is also there, we can call it as a constant line. Let me go with any visualization, continent wise sale. Sir, I don't want to get the line at the minimum value, at the maximum value, or at the average value. I want to get a line at the constant value. Now I want to drag a line exactly at 5 million. Then what I have to do, you have to go for the constant line. Go with the add reference line. I want to go with a line. See here, I don't want to go with the average or some more minimum maximum like that. I want to go with constant. Yes. By default, it is taking the minimum sale value as a constant value. No, I don't want to get that thing. I want to go with my own thing. That is 5 million. Now click on OK. Yes. Here I am getting exactly at 5 million a line. This is called constant line. Like this, we can go with different types of reference lines, line, band, distribution, constant line. Is it clear? Generally, what do you mean by forecasting? Forecasting means analyzing the future. Analyzing the future values. So forecasting in the sense costing before. That's it. Suppose now I am having my business and I am running my business from last 2 years. Based on this 2 years sale, I want to expect the next year's sale. User may ask you, based on my 2 years sale value, please give me a predicted report of next year. So this is called forecasting. Something like we will see weather forecasting generally. If you go with weather forecasting app in your mobile also, it will give 4 days weather. Like that, we can go with forecasting in your business also, right? So how to perform this forecasting we have to see, and you should remember 2 points to perform forecasting. Suppose I have started my business this year only. I can't predict my uh, data in the next year. Why? Because I don't have my previous data. Suppose you are attending one examination for the first time. Do I have any expectations on you how much you will get? No, right? Suppose quarterly is done. In offerly, I will predict, okay, based on your quarterly marks, I can predict that, okay, she will get some many marks like that. So to perform forecasting, one thing must be there, that is previous data must be there, yes or no. So without previous data, you can't implement forecasting. Previous data must available to implement forecasting. 1 point. And the second thing is, forecasting will be done based on time interval only. Suppose based on January sale, I can predict the February sale. But based on TV sale, I can't predict washing machine sale. And based on India sale, I can't predict Pakistan sale. But based on 2012 sales, I can predict the 2013 sale. So to perform forecasting, we must need a date data. These are the two important things we have to remember about forecasting. We must need previous data, and we must have to perform forecasting based on the date. That's it. Not based on any other dimension. Suppose based on the student name, can I predict his marks? No way, you can't predict. But based on his quarterly marks, I can predict half-yearly marks. So this quarterly and half-yearly in the sense related to dates, right? Yes, this is the thing I want to say. Two things you remember, previous data must be there and a date field must be there to perform forecasting. Clear? Now, let us go with implementing this forecasting. Suppose I am taking order date and I am taking the sale. Actually, I am having 4 years of data. Now I want to forecast. If I performing forecast, I will get 2014 data, yes or no? Right? So for that one, right click here. You are having forecast option. First go with show forecast. It will show by default some forecasting. Let us understand that thing. Yes. Are you finding something here? Something is in a line and something is some filled line. And you are getting a symbol like this. If it is not visible like that, let me go with here, edit the color. And forecasting, I want to go with red color. Yes. Now it is better, right? Yes, this is the actual value and this is the estimated value. But observe carefully, 2013 is also a actual value, but it is showing in the estimated value. Why? Because just try to understand the forecasting how it has done. And observe carefully one symbol you have got here at the rows for the measure. You got an arrow symbol that is redirecting to top. That indicates that forecasting is done. Clear? Now let us go with understanding this forecasting. Go with forecast. Go with the forecast options. Yes. First see, automatically it has taken next 5 quarters. Next 5 quarters in the sense actually 1 year. 1 year and 1 quarter. But here I got only 2014. Why? Because see here in the source data it has taken by automatically ignore last 1 quarter. That means 2013 last quarter will be taken as a estimated. Let us go here. Let me take the quarters here. Now see in 2010, 11, 12 all the quarters are estimated. Sorry, actual. But in 2013, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 are the actual and quarter 4 is the estimated. Why? Because here in the forecast by default it has taken as a ignore last one. If I am saying don't ignore anything, sorry, I am making it as 0. Yes, now see automatic next 4 quarters you got and only 2014 you got. So these are the actual values and these are the expected value. It is getting like this. Sir, how it is calculating, sir? Because internally it is doing its forecast. For that one, go here, forecast. Describe forecast option is there. Yes. See, time series what I have taken, quarters of order date, right? And measure sum of sales, right? And forecast forward 4 quarters. Yes or no? I want to get 4 quarters only. Yes, I got 4 quarters. And forecast based on quarter 1 of 2010 to quarter 4 of 2013. See, quarter 1 of 2010 to quarter 4 of 2013, right? And ignore last, no period is ignored. By default one period is ignored, but I selected 0, right? That's why. And seasonal pattern, 4 quarters per cycle, yes or no, right? And internally it is performing this type of operation and finally it is giving the line based on these values. You don't need to perform any operation here. By default you will get this thing here. Got it? So now sir, I don't want to get in the quarters. I want to get forecasting based on the months. Yes, you can go with the months. Now go with quarter, month. Yes. See, I am getting months here. Sir, I don't want to get a whole year. I want to get only 6 months. For that one, you can go with forecast, forecast options. Yes, automatically 12 months it has taken. No, I want to get exactly 6 months. Here you can select the months. Yes. Now click on OK. Now go here. Yes. Up to June only I am getting my forecasting. So based on last all the years data, I am predicting next 6 months data. Like this you can go with next 2 quarters, next 2 days. Next 2 hours, next minute, next second also. You can go with the forecasting. Any time, year, quarter, month, week, day, hour, minute, second, whatever you can perform a forecasting for it. Clear? And aggregated by automatically months. Why? Because you have taken months in the visualization. That's why it is taking. And fill with missing values with zeros. If some values are missing, suppose in 2013 you don't have July data, then you can fill the missing value with 0. But I am having all the data, right? I no need to go for it. And here you have to go with one more option, forecasting models. Forecasting models. So before going to that models, I want to discuss some points about forecasting will be based on 2 things. The first one is season and the second one is trend. Suppose why season is playing a key role in the sense, suppose I am running one electronic goods showroom. Now in the April, May, ACs and coolers sale will be very much high. So based on this April, May sale, if I predict September, October month sale, I will get huge values. But in the September and October, I won't go with that much of sale for ACs and coolers, yes or no? So your visualization must be concentrated on season also. So based on season also your prediction must be done. And coming to trend, suppose the new item is released today in the market. Now in this month the sale of that particular item will be very much high. So can you expect the same amount of the sale in the next month also? No, you can't get it. Why? Because as per trend at the release time you will get more sale. After that it will be reduced. So here the prediction or forecasting is going to be based on two things, season and trend. So here we are having models. The first model is automatic, what we have seen till now. And the second one is I want to go with automatic only, but I don't want to go with the season. So I don't want to, some businesses will be there. There is no effect with the season. Something like food business, something like medical business, and something like some other businesses, we don't have any season effect. For that one, I have to go with automatic without seasonality. And third one is custom. Custom in the sense you can specify. Let us go with here our Tableau. This is by default automatic forecast model. No, now let me go with the automatic without seasonality. I don't want to concentrate on the season. Now click on here. See here I am getting a straight line. Why? Because if you are not concentrating on the season, in every month you will get the same value, right? That's why it is giving that straight line. And custom is there. Yes. Custom in the sense you can specify trend and season. And you can add trend and season in two ways called additive and multiplicative. Season also additive and multiplicative. What is this additive and multiplicative in the sense you can say your business will be increased some amount. Suppose 1 lakh it will be increased or 50,000 it will be decreased. This is called as additive. Suppose if you are saying your business will be double of your previous data or triple of your previous data, then that is called as a multiplicator. So you can go with this thing. But mostly we go with automatic only. Right? I am getting automatic like this. And final thing you have to observe in the forecasting, that is prediction intervals. Suppose I can say maybe in the next year you will get 10 lakhs sale like that. Can I say particularly you will get to 9 lakhs 19,995 like that? Prediction value is not at all an accurate value. So whenever you are saying some value, you have to say yes, 95% of my value will be reachable. That is actual forecasting. You can't predict exact value. You can predict a value and you can give some interval. Okay, 95% of my interval will be true. My prediction will be true like that. So you can specify 95%, 99%, 90%. Don't go with less than 95%, 90%. If you go with less than 90%, they don't need your forecasting. Suppose you are saying next month you will get 1 lakh more sale. Suppose if you are getting around 90,000, okay, it is good only. You told that you will get some around 1 lakh and he got only 70,000 only. Then your forecasting is wrong. That's why it is better to go with around 95%. Like this, you can go with the forecasting options in our tablet. Mostly, users will ask you in your work, give me forecasting of next 2 months, next 3 months, like that. Then you have to take like this. Is it clear?